Meeting Prince was like something I never thought I'd do. And on that weekend I also met Larry Graham, who's the bass player from Sly and the Family Stone, Shaka Khan, Raphael Sadiq, Janelle Monáe and Nika Costa. And to be honest, I just never thought that I'd be on the same bill as any of those people. It was the first time that I've really been billed with people that I actually would have bought the records of. And like in the past I usually get put on bills with people that I respect but don't necessarily like the music of. But I literally loved everyone at this festival. So it was amazing. And I was surprised because I thought I was just going to play a gig, but it ended up being like Prince was really sort of involving and generous and like kind of like, come, you know, to this and be here with us. And we basically ended up having a weekend with Prince, who offered me some lemon drizzle cake. Niall from One Direction didn't propose to my face. I met him and I gave him a kiss and I said like, well done on your award or whatever. And then apparently he said to one of my friends, he said, I'm going to marry Paloma. Or I want to marry Paloma or something. So maybe when he plucks up the courage to ask me. Right at this minute, all I can think about is this new album, Fall to Grace, that I'm sort of just on the beginning of promoting on this cycle. So I can't really think of, off the top of my head, any job offers that would interest me enough or distract me enough to kind of step away. But I'm sure if they made themselves clear, I would. But I just feel like this is my main focus and it's my baby. I'm not sure how much of what I said on The Voice was edited because I don't have a television. So I think the tabloids like to run away with what I actually said, which was that I'd heard from my mum, because I said to my mum, did you like the bit where I said da da da? And she goes, no, that wasn't in there. So I sort of said, I suppose they must have edited quite a lot of it out. Because it was like a long time. Apparently I wasn't on it that much. So that's all I said. My top music industry tip would be perseverance. I tend to go along the thing of just flog it like a dead horse. I think to actually be on the panel of judges for the X Factor would be too scary for me, because it seems to me like people take like these really extreme views on you if you're there. Like they either absolutely adore you or they absolutely hate you. And I don't think I've got the like skin enough to sort of endure either, really. I don't think I could cope with too much love or too much hate, so I probably wouldn't. But I would love to perform on it, and I'd love to, you know, I'd do like a guest thing or whatever, as long as I could just be myself and not generate too much bullying. It's a bit scary, the industry now, because of the internet. You kind of have access to everything. I'm not involved in the Jubilee because I'm not really a royalist. And that is just because of history. And I think that Britain should change their flag because there's too much negative energy around it. And I think that would be an amazingly empowering situation if we had a new British flag. But anyway, that's me if I'd run the world. Well, not the world, but where I come from. But I am getting involved in the Olympics. I'm really excited about it. I think I'm really proud that I'm from Hackney, which is where it is being held, and I'm hoping that I'm like a good sort of role model for people from my community to show that, like, you know, even though it's got a bit of a raw end of the deal, you can get out of it and make something for yourself. So I'd like to be involved in it as much as possible, but at this moment there hasn't been as much involvement or requests for my involvement as I'd like. But I do think that's because my album's kind of coming out later down the line. So we'll see. I hope that there'll be some last minute things I can do.